watch over you, Henry. God save her.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Bueno, pues estamos aquí, vamos a pedirles ayuda con lo de Kunes, el borracho.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Y a ver qué tal.
You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
What? What the hell are you doing?
Kunesh, get out here, you old
What the
goat.
hell?
I've something to show you.
A ver si sale Kunes. Ahora sale con un hacha. Aunque le robamos el hacha este de cortar leña.
What the fuck are you here for? Do you want me to take a whip to you or call a catch pole? Just try it, you old drunk. I'll slay you for that! Take that!
Hay más que hostias. Madre mía.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Vamos a ver qué tiene Kunes. Clavos de Kunes, martillo. Sí, pero... Pero, a ver qué pasa aquí. A ver, levantarse. No te sientes aquí, que todavía viene y te sacude. A ver. Levantarse, ¿no? ¿Y cómo consigo yo el oro? Vamos a ver. A lo mejor es que tengo que vender el martillo o algo. Hablar, carbonero. Vamos a hablar con el carbonero, a ver.
Greetings.
Saludos. Hablemos de negocios, sí. Vamos a ver. Vender. Mira, quiero venderte... Este es el número de cosas que tengo, ¿verdad? ¿El hacha? ¿No? ¿Qué eso? Me da 2. Aceptar. Las ganzúas también me dan buena suma por ello. Bueno, espérate. A ver, vamos a comprar carbón. 10 necesito. Aceptar. Nos vamos. Muy bien. Y ahora tenemos que ir a la taberna, si no recuerdo mal. Aquí con Bianca. Chiqui. Oye, ¿no quieres hablar conmigo? Aquí. Vale, vale.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
¿Qué le digo? ¿Qué le digo? Tú.
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty,
Como diciendo, pájaro, o vas a venir solo a verme, no te creo. Una jarra para padre, sí.
I need ale for father.
a pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
Muy bien, pues creo que ya hemos conseguido todos los materiales que necesitábamos para padre. Pero vamos, los clavos.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Don't worry, dearest. This evening I'll see you right.
Oh, how? I do hope so.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
God be with you. Be a bit more careful.
El juego guarda partida en determinadas situaciones, en momentos importantes de cada misión. Cuando se duerme y cuando se sale del juego. Si queréis guardar la partida de manera manual, hay que beber la poción. Bueno, antes de que si queréis. Pues me cago en la leche. Encima de abanicarla, que la vamos a poner a vivir ahora, le regala la jarra. Encima le pega una contestación. Nos da el chisme este redentor. ¿Qué me falta? A ver. Diario. Comprar un saco de carbón en el mercado. 0 de 10, pero sí. Si ya lo he comprado, ¿no? Hablemos de negocios. Vamos, es lo que tienes, carbón. Ya me estás estafando, ¿eh? Madre mía. A ver si le puedo robar unos productos aquí sin que me vea nadie. No.
God save Henry.
Bueno, vamos a ir con mi padre, no sé, me parece muy raro. A ver qué pone. Códice. Aldea, no, diario. Por fin tuvimos algo de buen tiempo, primaveral, aún así, objetivo actual, comprar un saco de carbón en el mercado. No conseguí dinero. Abrí el baúl encontré un martillo, clavos, que no había pagado, además de otros objetos que puedo vender para conseguir dinero para el carbón y cerveza. También recuperé el hacha de padre. Creo que si lo vendo todo podré comprar lo que necesito. No hace falta decir que también he de llevarle cerveza. A lo mejor es que no he comprado el carbón. Es más, tengo el martillo y todo otra vez. A lo mejor es que no tengo dinero y tengo que venderlo otra vez. A lo mejor hay un bug porque lo he vendido. O no he sabido venderlo. Vamos a ver. Hacha de cunés. Mira, esta es la cesta. Vale. Vender. Martillo. Queso. Vamos a ponerle 2. Vale. Y vamos a comprar carbón. Aquí, en la cesta. Vamos a regatearle un poco. Uy, pues anda que lo he regateado de cojones para mí que lo he comprado. Bueno. Para la próxima. Cago en la leche. Si ponía X. Vamos a ver. Padre. Narciso. ¿Qué tal, Narciso? Acerca de las cosas que querías. Lo tengo, padre.
I have
Lo tengo.
charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
Vamos a ver cómo forja la espada.
By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry.
Ahí, ahí.
Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Buena reflexión. Sí, señor Henry.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
¿A qué se quema?
Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Qué currado está, ¿eh? Cómo va paso a paso haciendo la espada. No como en otros juegos que a lo mejor se salta y...
Father, why did you leave Prague?
Y ya está la espada
Who
hecha,
ever heard of
¿sabes?
a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
Te van contando la conversación con
I
el
haven't
padre,
easy
cómo
life.
la hacen. Muy
But
bien.
here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Bueno, vamos a ello. Vamos a ver qué nos cuenta Teresa primero.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Uy, uy, uy.
Fine lass, eh?
Buena moza. Yeah.
Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work. Very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
Parece buen hombre y encima agradecido, ¿eh? Lo que pasa es que el otro pegando con la espada.
It's been an honor, says Svan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them, or beat them.
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Me cago en la... Vienen con todo el ejército, ¿eh? Madre mía, y que vengan con todos esos arqueros y toda esa gente para salir prácticamente una aldea, porque esto...
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Bueno, un poco flipante eso de que los caballos tienen la puerta, pero bueno.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people! Come on!
Mira ese con una flecha clavada en la espalda.
Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back!
Get through the gates!
Pero vamos, meter al herido para adentro. ¿Qué hacéis ahí? Mira al padre ahí como... Cago en la leche, pobrecito.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Sí, además ellos llevan armadura pesada. No creo que lo cojan. Como mucho el del caballo.
Find a horse! Ride to town, Merg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Claro, que se ha quedado con su espada. Ay. Has aprendido Escalise. Muy bien, tienes la espada de Sir. En la pestaña de inventario se puede ver todo el equipo del personaje, con descripciones detalladas. Está bien el sitio para cambiar el atuendo. Pues venga, correr. Venga, corre, ladera abajo, corre. Vaya espadazo que me ha dado, Se me está petando, no sé por qué. Montar a caballo. W a trote. Vemos las teclas de dirección. Caminar con bloqueo mayúscula permite al caballo recuperarse. W mayúscula, el galope medio combina un ritmo más rápido con la resistencia del caballo. W mayúsculas, el galope es el paso más rápido, pero agotará pronto la resistencia del caballo. Seguir un camino, mayúsculas, tu caballo es más inteligente que algunas personas y seguirá el camino que le indique si le dejas. Solo empieza a galope medio y no lo guíes. Indicador de la resistencia del caballo se consumirá al galopar. Si fuerzas a tu caballo cuando tiene poca resistencia puede que te arroje. Galopar puede ser agotador y puede consumir tu resistencia, sobre todo si eres un jinete inexperto. Montar al caballo. Venga, vamos a ello. No sé por qué se ha puesto así. Ahora le echo un vistazo a ver. Poco pelo vas a criar tú, macho. Hay que vendar la herida, es algo que Henry aún no ha aprendido a hacer. Hay que buscar rápido a alguien que nos ayude. Vamos, pero ¿qué pasa aquí? aquí no salimos, ¿eh? Madre mía, nos hemos quedado aquí atascados. Bien. Bueno.
Left. Hamburg is to the left, along the stream.
Fin de la partida, estás desangrado hasta morir. Es que vaya tela. Vamos a darle a continuar. Vaya zopencos. No sé por qué se me ha caído ahí el caballo y no salía con nada. Venga, a ver si ahora no la caga el juego. A ver, que el que se ha metido ahí era yo, pero bueno, nadie te espera que te quedes así atascado de esa manera. Otra vez desde aquí. Venga, venga, recarga la resistencia, vamos, vamos. ¿Veis? Ahora va mejor. Yo creo que era un problema de que no ha cargado bien la escena. Y pues mira, esto es lo que sucede. Ahí a galope. Bueno, aquí vemos lo mismo de antes. Vamos a saltarlo, omitir todo. Hemorragia, hay que vendar la herida. Muy bien, lo que nos han dicho antes de que no tienes ni puta idea de enfermería.
Left. Hamburg is to the left, along the stream.
Has descubierto santuario. Madre mía. Otra hostia. Las heridas graves en diferentes partes del cuerpo afectan las capacidades. Ahora en el torso. No se puede correr si tienes heridas en las piernas. Blandir una espada es complicado con el brazo roto. Pues sí.
Flee to Talmberg. Run for it.
Venga, venga ahí. Que ya tenemos que estar cerquita, ¿no?
Run for it.
Vamos, vamos, venga, aprieta y un empujoncito más. Encima ahora tengo hambre. Vamos, vamos. Veo el castillo, veo el castillo. Venga, bien. Madre mía, le están haciendo la silueta con las flechas.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Vino caliente. Madre mía, lo he probado y eso es asqueroso, ¿eh?
Tell me, boy. Who are you? And where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. I don't know. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Se desmaya. Normal, del dolor.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Bueno, por lo menos le ayuda a subir las escaleras.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Bueno, ya apoya la pierna. Has descubierto punto de viaje rápido. Habla con Sir Robert. Has descubierto toca. El panadero. Hostia, la de cosas que hay aquí, ¿eh? Allí no teníamos algo de la fruta. Oh, ¿y qué habrá sido de Bianca y de la otra chica, la que le miraba el culo al final? No sé. Al final no nos ha contado su padre, pero bueno, seguro que alguien lo conocerá y nos contará la historia del herrero. La salud se puede ver en la barra roja. Barra roja. La parte inferior de la... Ah, vale. Bueno, roja, pues llamarlo eso a naranja, pero bueno. El nivel de salud está mejor.
I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
I don't care much for stock myself, but in this case, I think it would be best if you took his... I'll think it over. Anything else? We'll have to clear the northern. First, I'll have to go and inspect it. Very well. Once you've done that, come to me and we'll discuss the matter. Yes, sir. Be a bit more careful. Hey.
Is someone there?
Necesito algo para comer. Vamos a darle al inventario. Y vamos a comernos una manzanica. Comer. Muy bien, nos ha bajado algo el hambre. Entre poco y nada. A ver, te dejamos pasar.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
¿Dónde hay algo de comida? ¿Dónde hay algo de comida? Tenemos manzana, salvia. Inventario. Vale. Ya lo llevo puesto entonces, ¿no? Fecha de baja calidad. Ando mareado, ¿no? Yo creo que es por el hambre. Tiene que serlo. Aquí hay baúles. Vamos a ver si nos comemos otra manzanica, pero vamos. Diálogo 2.
What is it?
No te...
What the hell are you doing?
Sí, ¿y dónde comes algo?
Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Esta es una zona privada. Me cago en la leche, pues es que no hago más que ir donde el panadero este de los cojones. Abajo está aquí a la derecha. No se puede abrir. Oh, mira, una despensa. Vamos a coger un poquito de pan, sandía y miel, que encima está cara.
Your Lord Almighty.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Lo siento, hija, es lo que hay. Vamos a comer un cachico pan y un cachico sandía. Lugareña, vamos a hablar con la lugareña. Fue horrible. -1 tengo.
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the
Ay,
hamlet
mira,
of
tienes un
Rother.
tiempo para responderle.
Soon, Sigismund's army were finished there and came for us. The order to attack must have come even before the alarm bell rang.
God preserve us.
Y entonces comenzó la matanza. No conseguí llegar al castillo.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw father trying to save mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help I made it.
My God, that's horrible. You were lucky to survive. And our thanks for warning us. I'll pray that you see better times.
I feel quite hungry.
Watch where you're going.
Pero no me cierres, pelleja. Pan, col, zanahorias. Uy, mira, un cáliz de plata.
I feel quite hungry.
Muy bien, yo creo que con esto... Zanahoria, col... Cáliz de plata... Vale, nos vamos a comer un cachico de pan. 2 cachicos de pan. Vale. ¿Y descansaremos un poco o no? Está un poquito cansado. Vamos a descansar, que ha sido un día duro. Y a ver qué nos dice el Sir después. Sentarse. Dormir. Vamos a dormir un poco.
What the hell?
No puedes retrasarte, no hay tiempo que perder. Pues buenos cojones. ¡Ay! Creo que... Espérate.
Be a bit more careful. Damn.
Si yo ahora le di al inventario, a lo de las habilidades, ¿no? Jugador. Aquí está. Diálogo. Ya las puedo subir. ¿Por qué tengo un -1? Formación. Estados. Energía, salud, resistencia, velocidad. Habilidades. Punto de lectura. ¿Qué es esto? Vamos a darle información. Estás en un buen lugar para leer un libro. Realizarás la lectura más rápido y aprenderás más de los títulos que leas. Estás agotado, no puedes concentrarte y tu discurso no es tan persuasivo como de costumbre. También tu carisma sufrió un duro golpe con el tiempo. Empezarás a desmayarte. El diálogo y el carisma se reducen en proporción a tu cansancio. Bueno, nada, que tengo que ir con el otro y se la sopla. Punto, y no hay más. Pues venga, vamos a hablar con él, a ver.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full
Vaya por Dios.
I heard about your father. They say he was a
Yo ir robando y me van a dar de comer ahora.
I can't understand why he
Me podía haber guardado la comida.
I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Aquí estamos en las cocinas.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master?
Pues sí.
Here you are then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady.
Toma.
Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
La podía haber cagado en un momento cuando entró la tía y estaba robando el queso.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Bueno, hombre, ¿qué quieres que le hagamos? No tengo pensado meterme con ropa a la cama, ¿eh? Comer, ir al patio y dormir. Vale, vale. Puré de lentejas. Oh, mira, queso. No sabe ignorar el hambre, no sé qué. Las diferentes comidas tienen efectos diferentes. Por ejemplo, una manzana no lleva igual. Exacto.
Please tell me what happened in Skalitz.
Vale.
I have kin there.
Vamos a... que tenemos mucha hambre. Es que estoy seguro de que luego nos va a hacer falta. O sea, que todo lo que cojamos ahora... No sé si se pondrá mal o no.
Seems I'm not good enough for the gent.
Pero ante la duda... Pato asado. Y por aquí un poquito de vino, sí. Un poquito de vino. Un poquito de vino, corazón. Estos son cosas sucias. Muy bien, ya hemos comido y hemos cogido comida de más. ¿Cómo cuánto tenemos? ¿Dónde está nuestro peso? Aquí, 26 de 74. Además, energía menos 6, alcohol, frescura 100%. Ay, mira, se va poniendo malo. Frescura 99%. Vale, bueno, no pasa nada. Vamos a ver si tenemos algún baúl por aquí. Y vamos a guardar, estoy seguro, vamos, o creo. Cuando está cansada la resistencia y la elocuencia van disminuyendo. La solución, dormir. Hay que buscar una cama disponible y reconocer el icono de la brújula. Siéntate e inicia el sueño. Dormir. Muy bien. ¿Cuánto quieres dormir? ¿Una hora? ¿Efectos? ¿Saciedad? ¿Energía? ¿Salud? Una hora. Una hora más. ¿Qué es eso de saciedad? Hasta aquí, yo creo que vamos a dormir. 7 horitas. Sí. Vamos a dormir. Entonces se hará de noche, claro. Vale, vale. Aunque debería haber dormido todas y haber descansado mejor, yo creo. Porque total, tampoco tengo nada que hacer.
the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Ya tiene curada la herida. Qué bueno es este tío.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you.
Ahora entra el general aquí del castillo, el marido.
To let you know you're not alone.
Y nos lo dice de otra manera.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Muchas gracias, lady. Ya te he dicho yo que esta tía quiere merengue. Pues le vamos a contar la historia, porque yo creo que además nos está tratando muy bien y nos viene bien hablar y ganarnos su confianza.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Fui a la taberna por la cerveza. Fui a cobrar una deuda.
A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was
Perdona si le doy muy rápido, pero es que tengo un tiempo para darle, ¿ves? Padre y yo hablamos de la vida.
Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
But
La estamos encandilando,
already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Vi humo en el horizonte. Vi humo en el...
A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
La gente huyeron al castillo.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by...
Vosotros podéis pararlo y mirar las
and then I
opciones,
saw
¿vale?
him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
Estaban saqueando el pueblo. Necesitaba un caballo.
I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to, but... Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
La mujer en la Edad Media.
How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry.
Tiene una calva la tía detrás, ¿no?
And God bless.
Good night.
A ver si la enfocan. No la han enfocado. Le faltaba pelo. La mujer en la edad media.
Move it, people! Come on, running out of time! Quickly!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Me he tenido que levantar, chicos. No sé qué ha pasado. Luego lo miro.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Pues es increíble la historia de la mujer esta, aunque ya te digo, yo creo que nos ha tirado los trastos de una manera impresionante y va a caer, va a caer, va a caer. Lo que pasa que hay que tener cuidado porque como nos pillen a lo mejor nos sale caro. Entonces, pero bueno. Mira, ya tiene hambre el dragón este. Antorcha. Ay, mira, puedo coger. Bueno, lo vamos a dejar aquí y ya lo siguiente para el próximo capítulo. Así que hasta la próxima, chicos.